Alright, so this is a Dead by Daylight game that I played, and I encountered hackers. Now, I wasn't talking throughout the clip, so this is me, kind of going over what I thought after the fact. And, so I just started Game of Spirits, a normal game. And for me, I just kind of waited around a minute because I know they don't always spawn at the farthest gen, so I was walking around until I heard a gen being worked on. And, I don't know which one I heard, but you'll see me drop on their heads. So I'm looking, and I think it's the one in front of me on the left, upstairs. Yeah. So what I do is I just go and pull her off, and I see the other guy, so I hit him. And then I see her come around the corner, and I see her drop the hook. I'm like, well, what the fuck? And I'm like, is that saboteur? But I'm like, doesn't it take time to do that? So I see her drop the hook, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then that's when I hook Claudette, and I'm looking around, and I follow somebody downstairs. I don't really remember what. Oh, they looped around, and Claudette's about to get unhooked. So when Claudette gets unhooked, she runs directly at me, and I'm just like, oh, well, she doesn't know where I was. So I miss right here, but I'll get her right there. And then I gotta hit the gen, and she stands the fuck up and heals, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, is this some kind of new perk that I don't know of? There's no way. So I injure her, and I keep chasing her, and I get her again, and she does it again. Yeah, I did see speed hacks too as well. This was just like an awful game, and you'll see why that I'm so lucky that I ran Rancor over Bitter Murmur, and I actually get her picked up here, and I don't think her buddy was there. Oh no, her buddy was there. So they have insta drop on the hooks, and I just figure I'd drop Claudette because she's gonna wiggle out. I was waiting for her to stand up, and as soon as I turned around, she did. So I'm just like, fuck this. So I guess I'm going around looking for gens. I don't really remember exactly what happened. I'm just kind of going back over it as I go. So I go for the snag here, but I actually don't get it. I was trying to figure out what side he was on, and it just swung. So that was weird. I'm not sure how many of them were actually hacking, but I think it was all of them, because I'm pretty sure this guy was as well. Yeah, and I do get stunned once this game, and you gotta be there to see that. So make sure you stick around for the head-on usage by what's her face, and he just keeps standing up. So he keeps waving me on, and I'm like, I'm just gonna farm points here. Like, that's what I did. That was what I was doing right now. I guess he was kind of letting me do that, but I'm just like, I gotta farm points because I'm not gonna win this game. So that's exactly what I do. I sit here and I just farm points, and then I'm like, well, fuck you, and I go on. Oh, apparently I got him. But yeah, this was an interesting game. So I saw that they were actually over at that hook, and that's what made me decide to go to this one, because I knew as soon as I got over there, it was gonna get dropped, and I would have been stuck holding his ass. So I go ahead and down Claudette, and I pick her up to hook her, and I think this one gets dropped. No, I just reroute, and I got her. I don't know the name of that character. It might be Kate Denson, the one with the flashlight. I think that's Kate. She's got speed hacks. So once I figured out where the fuck I was there, I go to the hook downstairs because I figured they'd be going for that one. Okay, I did go for that one. And that's when I went to the hook downstairs. Okay, I thought I went downstairs first, but it was the second shot. And he wasn't struggling out, so I probably should have took him to basement, but it's whatever. And I feel like the only 2 kills I got this game were given to me. And then this is where I get stunned with head on. Somehow, some way. And let's see how long the stun lasts. So it started at about 22. I thought I was going to be stunned for the whole fucking game here. I was pissed. She blinds me with the flashlight. I had my mic on for the whole game, so if you do hear me, that's why I kind of stopped, because I thought I heard myself. But I wasn't talking, so that's why I'm going back over it with the commentary. So I'm like, oh, it ended. Like, I seriously thought that it was not going to end. So I was so happy that it ended. And that's the speed hack. And then that's when I turn around from the pallet, because I did not want to get stunned again. And I down them. I don't really know what they're doing right here. I think this is kill. Okay, so I killed Claudette. And I'm gonna kill the one dude in the brown jacket too. I don't know when, but yeah, they got 2 of the same person. It's a really frustrating game. And then that's the king that I thought wasn't hacking at first. I thought she was just playing normal. But watch what's about to happen. So they're up. I somehow whiff. And they're all about to get up and just run around. I think. Might drop her here. Oh, you wanna do? So I down her, and I might get the hook. Unless she gets to sabotage, I might get wiggled out on. No, I got the hook. And that's a little speed hack you see here. Boost forward. I also reported them all after this game, just all 4 of them. Guarantee you nothing's gonna be done about it, but this is what I was talking about. They all start insta finishing gens, which is bullshit. You're about to see the 3rd one pop, and exit doors are gonna be open. And so I run to the gate. Well, I kind of chase them to the gate, and so it's running to an end here. So they insta pop gate, which I knew was gonna happen because that's what they just did with gens. So I hit her and she escapes, and she lets me down her, and then I pick her up. I'm like, oh shit, I might get the kill, and she's got super wiggle. She's got super wiggle. I can't go my direction. It's dragging me so hard the other way. She's got super wiggle. So I drop her and I'm like, screw it, I'm not doing it. She can escape. And that's literally what I do. I go and I stand over here, and I was going to wait out the timer. I think I got on my phone. You know, I was just done because I forgot I had Rancor. So she comes to dick around. You're about to see her. Yeah, she just stands in my face. And she's just, I guess she planned on fucking with me, and she was just gonna like wiggle around again. And I look down and I see R2 for kill, and I'm like, oh yeah. I don't know when I noticed. Probably about right now. Yep. So I'm thinking she didn't expect that. I don't think she knew that. And that's when I got the kill. So I ended up with 3 kills that game. Which I'm very thankful for. And then yeah, I looked up hackers on Dead by Daylight, and there was a video from like 9 hours ago at my current time that he was like, it was a game of him like recording and just playing killer normally. I think he was I forget who he was playing, but like they were using speed hacks and they were trying to hide their hacks. So whenever they broke line of sight, that's when they would activate their speed hacks, and then they go flying, and then he'd turn around and like they'd be gone. And then they were also using speed hacks and loops, and it would only be like 5%, so it looked like he was getting looped really hard, but in reality they were going faster than he was. So yeah, that's my hacker game. Um, Hopefully they do something to ban them, fix that, because that was absolute bullshit and that ruined my night. But yeah, I just thought I'd share it.